what is growth and how do we grow? You're sharing your story about the mistakes that you've done, and that it seems to me at least that based on what you're saying is like you're going out to fail. You're aware that you're going to be failing. You're not expecting, I don't know how you say it. Like, you're not expecting success overnight in a sense. You are aware that there's going to be trouble along the way in a sense. To me, I connect that to growth, and I know our discussion was a lot about that. But I want to hear in your story, how did you define your growth? Like, how were you growing? And well, actually, how did you define growth? So what is growth to you? And then how, like, what were you doing to
What steps were you
facilitate that
taking?
growth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, that's a great question. And yeah, I think there's a couple ways to look at it. And throughout my real estate and my military career, what I've seen, what is growth? It's again, it's good. It's being able to admit that, hey, I'm not good at A, B, and C, or maybe I suck at A, B, and C. And there's nothing wrong with being, being realist and knowing and self-aware. Sorry, that was the term I was looking for. Being self-aware of something that you're good at, or maybe it's something that you're bad at. And I think, those people that are willing to be self-aware and look in the mirror and say, I suck at whatever it is,
Mhm.
running on the treadmill, or finding deals, underwriting deals, we'll keep this real
Mhm.
estate related. It's those people that wake up in the morning, can identify that, and then they go and they underwrite a dozen deals that day, and
Wow.
they underwrite 20 deals that week, or 50 deals. I think we live in this world where, from a growth perspective, it's easy to be comfortable, and let's stay doing the things we're comfortable at. Hey, I'm good at, due diligence. I'm just going to learn due diligence and practice my due diligence. And I don't care about underwriting. And I'm taking this back to a personal instance because I'm terrible at Excel. I am absolutely atrocious at Excel. If you guys are really good, that's awesome. But I'm
No.
bad. So that feeds into a bad Baruch too. I like that. That feeds into really, to be good at underwriting, you need to be good at those Excels and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And if you want to be a good real estate investor or entrepreneur, everyone needs to be looking at the deal and being able to analyze it and underwrite it. So from a growth perspective, I think it's the people who are willing to wake up and say, hey, I suck at underwriting, but now I'm going to go underwrite 25 deals this week.
Mhm.
It's those people who are willing to identify that shortfall, and then not only identify, but how am I getting after it to solve that problem, to fix that
Mhm.
problem, to close the knowledge gap, to bring more value to the team that's going to help everyone excel in the long run. I've got this awesome quote, and that was a great Shakespeare quote, but I have an awesome quote that hangs in my office by Archimedes. And it's, if I had a lever long enough and a fulcrum in which to place it on, I can lift the world. And it just
Mhm.
goes to that such powerful that we're here talking about growth tonight.
Sure.
And that, again, if you have the right tools and you just keep working, keep feeding that passion project every single day, it's not going to happen overnight, but over months, over a year, months,
Right.
years, whatever, you look back behind you, the amount of growth that you're going to see is going to be, astronomical. So yeah, I don't know if that got after your question or not, but yeah,
Huh.
that's kind of my thoughts on it. So